In this video, I will discuss October-November 2017 Igcse's e-music revision past papers, paper 11 and section A1. So let's listen to the music and read through the questions. You will hear an extract from a piece of music for two voices and instruments. The same words, happy, we, are sung throughout the extract. Read through questions 1 to 6. First question, how many beats are there in a bar? That's easy to work out. Just find your strong accents on 1. Then give a suitable Italian tempo marking for this music. I've done that in previous question papers, so go through all the Italian words mentioned earlier in other revision videos. Describe the texture of the instrumental introduction. So before the voices even start singing, that introduction you have to describe the texture as being monophonic, homophonic, polyphonic, or heterophonic. Which two of the following features are heard? Tick 2 boxes. Do you hear a drone? So a drone is when I have a long note or the same material in the bass and the instruments on top, they change their melody, but I have that drone. Ground bass we've done in Baroque music. The melody stays the same in the bass melody. Imitation is when I have instruments or the left hand and the right hand copying the same material. I can also have that for voices. Melisma is when I sing the same word, but I have more than one note on a syllable. Pentatonic scale, I've done that in previous videos, find that a lot in world music. And pizzicato is if I pluck the strings on the strings. I don't use my bow. So that 2 of those you will tick off and explain one way in which the music aims to reflect the meaning of the word. So we have happy and we. So how do I have the melody reflecting the meaning of those 2 words? And then which period of music is this extract from? Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Happy, 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 happy.
I'm sure that you heard the period of music, especially if you listen to the instruments that they use, and that you could hear the tempo and the beat of the music. So try and follow the texture of the instrumental introduction now.
Second playing.
I'm sure you've got this answer. And there you heard the texture.
Third playing.
sure that you can hear the beat of the music. It's quite fast, so find an Italian tempo. And I hear one melody. I hear imitation there. Melisma. It's a major key, so it's happy. Okay, the tempo is fast. And then they sing together on the word we. I hear the harpsichord. I have a fast moving bass line. It's ritornello. Ornamentation used. Terrace dynamics are heard. And the orchestra of strings and oboes. Not only strings, we have more than just strings there. So I'm sure that you could hear the tempo now. You could hear all those things. And there you have the answers.
Here is music A1 for the last time.
Allegro, vivace. The instruments play in octaves, so unison monophonic. Fast. Imitation. Imitation. Melisma. They sing a duo on we, major key. And it's in the Baroque. You can also mention that it's a small orchestra with the strings as the backbone of the orchestra. I could hear the harpsichord there. I have a fast-moving bass line. Ritornello is heard. Ornamentation is heard. And I have the terrace dynamics. Go through some words. The first word is drone. Listen to the left hand. Repetitive pattern. Now the next word is ground bass. Theme in the bass which is repeated many times while the upper parts are varied. So listen to the theme in the bass. Now, imitation in music.
Imitation is the repetition of a melody by another voice or instrument. It can also be repeated by the same instrument at a different pitch. By the end of this task, you'll be able to identify imitation when you hear it. First of all, let's look at a couple of examples. This is a piece of piano music. The top line tells us what to play with the right hand, and the bottom one tells us what the left hand plays. Listen to the right hand part on its own. Now listen to the left hand part, which repeats what the right hand played, but one octave lower, making it sound lower in pitch. Now here's both hands together. Listen out for how the left hand repeats what the right hand has played, but at a lower pitch, and also how it comes in slightly later than the right hand part. this example, we have 3 different parts. Here's the top part on its own. Now listen for the second part, which joins in at bar 2, imitating what the first part played. And here's all 3 parts together. The third voice joins in at bar 3, imitating the same melody as the first 2 voices, but playing it at a lower pitch. We now know that imitation is the repetition of a melody by another voice or instrument, or by the same instrument at a different pitch. Now put your knowledge to the test by completing the questions below, using your thinking and musical literacy skills.
Let's listen now to melisma.
Melisma is a term that may not be familiar to you today, but it's a technique we hear very, very often in popular music, actually, in all the chart toppers. And it's that technique, normally we hear it in singing. The word that's being sung, the syllable, will be extended over a long range of notes, a run of notes. So it's a sort of a vocal flourish. The most famous example of it is perhaps Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You. If we take the chorus of that song, the word I and the syllable you are held in these long vocal flourishes that we call melisma. So you have I will always love you. So I and you are held for these long extended flourishes. But this is nothing new. Heard it all the time in world music, in Arabic music, but one really great example of it in the classical music realm is from Rimsky-Korsakov in Scheherazade, when Scheherazade is relating her tales to the Sultan in order to keep her head. Listen to this. So it could also almost be I will always love you.
And there you have the melisma. And here we have the pentatonic scale using 5
Alright guys,
notes.
this time in Euclid we're going to be teaching you some major pentatonic scales.
There you hear the major pentatonic scale.
So the major pentatonic scale is basically a major scale, but it only consists of 5 notes. So let's take our C major scale, for example, and let's take the notes 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
And there you hear the pentatonic scale.
Even before we begin to use the
And
bow,
then
we can play the
pizzicato.
violin by plucking the strings with our finger. There are 2 ways of doing this. Either you can place your thumb on the corner of the fingerboard here, and then you can pluck the string
And
like
we
that.
didn't hear
Or
pizzicato
you can
in
just
the
come straight from
example.
the air with your finger and just
This
pluck
is
the
what
strings
pizzicato is,
like
by
that.
plucking
Now
the
make sure that
strings.
whatever you do, you don't want to be trying to pluck the strings here because it's very sticky and you'll get rosin all over your finger.
I will also add some Baroque music explained videos in the description box. But if you're unsure about the reason for being Baroque music, this one, that you can go through those videos. And I hope that you understand everything in this A1 question answers.